Hello guys, and welcome back to my road to 50. I can't believe we're finally here at the cut. I've just completed my first week cutting, and in this video I'm going to show you daily weigh-ins and just my thought process throughout this week. We'll also catch a little bit of one of my workouts and how I'm eating. So make sure you stay tuned for that. And at the end of the video, I will show you my results so far. In terms of, I have some pictures with some to see how I'm doing, what you think, basically. And in this video, you're gonna get my daily thoughts, my daily diary entries into weighing in every day. And at the end, I'll show you where I landed, where I'm at. I have some, now will be doing weekly progress pictures, so I'll just line them up at the end of each video. So I've got the end of my build, the 1 week mark where I did the deload, and then I've got my results after my first week of officially cutting. So that's at the end of the video, along with my diary entry, some workout stuff. But I wanted to just give you guys a recap of where I'm at right now, or what I did this week. So this week, I had my calories set to 1900. A couple of days, I didn't actually hit 1900. I came in lower just because I wasn't hungry and I didn't want to force feed. And it was kind of nice knowing I'm going to cut and I don't have to anymore. But my protein goal is a non-negotiable. It's 125 to 135. So as long as I hit a minimum of 125, I'm good, but I'm aiming for the upper end of that. I titrated steps up slowly. Leading into the end of my build, I was only at about 6,000 steps. This week I hit mostly 7,000 to 8,000 steps this first week of the cut. So that's kind of where I landed, and based on this information at the end of this video, I will just give you some insights into what week 2 of my cut is going to look like. 126.5 this morning. I'm not surprised, you guys. It's the first weight gained is fast. It kind of comes up and it goes down fast. It's glycogen and less food in my body. I was eating a lot of calories. That was a lot of food at any given time. Oh, my waist came down too. That's nice. 27 and a quarter. I haven't seen that in a while. 27 and a quarter and 26.5. Like I said, I'm not doing the happy dance or anything. The real work doesn't happen until that first 5 pounds that I gained fast comes back off. So when I get into the 125, that's when we're really starting to do something. But anyways, that's my update, 126.5. But waist is down, which is good. Ooh, it's 11:11. Should I make a wish? Okay, 126.5 again today. Let's do a waist. They're finally here, fixing my ceiling from my flood. So that's good. I can hear them downstairs. Wow, my waist has come down already. 27. Waist is 27, 126.5. We're on track. All right, it is Wednesday, November 5th, and I weighed in at 125.9. It's kind of insane how fast it kind of initially comes down, but again, I just want you to know it's gonna slow down. It's water, inflammation, less carbs. Just like it popped up quick, it goes down quick. Measure my waist. My waist came down too. It's about the same, 27 and a quarter. Yeah, 27 and a quarter. So 27 and a quarter, 125.9. We are 5 days in to the cut. Technically, almost 2 weeks into the lower calories again. I did the deload week where I was at low 2000s. This week I've kind of been hitting around 18 to 1900, to be honest, because that's just where my hunger has been. And I don't force feed as long as I hit my protein. It's just kind of nice. I was so long having to force my calories because eating so much. it's kind of nice where that's no longer the goal. Just kind of going based on how I feel as long as I hit my protein goal. Thursday, November 6th. And 125.2 this morning. I don't even know what to make of it, you guys. I feel like I'm in like my 20s again. It like the weight is just melting off. You know, I was just, I don't know. There was a time that like 1900 calories was a surplus for me. I'd be gaining weight. It's crazy to me that I'm eating the same that I was eating 6 months ago, and I was maintaining, if not gaining a little. And my waist is 26 3/4. 26 3/4. Waist has dropped, weight has dropped. Today is the first day I would say I do feel like a drop in fat. I just feel a little different. It feels like I'm in my 20s again. It's just crazy, but it just goes to show you have to come out of the low calories for a significant period of time to get your body to respond again. Our bodies are just so adaptive that now I feel like I hit my macros and the weight's just coming off. It's doing what it's supposed to be doing again. It's not an age thing. It's just I created that situation by, never coming out of it, never truly coming out of eating low calories. Anyways, so that is where I'm at. Friday, October 7th, and my weigh-in was 125.7. So it did pop up a little. Normal, just like when you are gaining weight and it drops sometimes and then goes back up. When you're losing weight, it increases sometimes. Weight loss is not linear. Remember that. Measurement. Let's do it a couple of times. It's 26 3/4, I believe. I definitely feel like my waist came down. I can tell the difference. Yeah, like under 26 3/4. So it's on its way back down. If I had to predict the end of this, what my waist measurement is, it would be about 25.5 at the end of my cut. 25 and a half. Yeah, you guys, it's like 20 close. We're going to call it 26 3/4. So now let's get in. This is the last day of my daily weigh-in. So let's get into a full day of eating for me right now, which has been 1,900 calories and 135 grams of protein. All right, it's around 12 o'clock, and I'm going to go get my workout in a little early today. So I don't want to eat something super heavy because I don't like the way that feels when I'm working out, but I do want to eat something, so I think I'm going to make a yogurt bowl. We'll do oatmeal. Let's make a yogurt bowl. Let me elevate this camera a little bit. So I will say that obviously I dropped my protein a little bit just to make it more manageable, but with so many less calories than I was eating, the 2,600, you have to just be more mindful to make sure that you're going to get your protein in. This has 13 grams of protein in it. I think I'm going to have some hard-boiled egg whites also. I'm also trying to be more mindful, making sure I get my fiber in. I'm going to have some raspberries. These are the Greek non-fat yogurts from Trader Joe's. I really like them. They're very good. I'm going to have some raspberries. To me, you can't go wrong, and it should be in your rotation. Yogurt bowls, oatmeal bowls. Let's see, let's do 30 grams of raspberries, 40 grams of raspberries. And let's get some healthy fats in there. I love this Oat House granola butter and the vanilla flavor. It's very good. Let's do 16 grams of that. We will do 15 grams of granola. This is New Trail Protein Nut Granola that I got from Costco. And it's very good. I love it. I'll put the macros for this little bowl up on the screen. So what I normally do is once I start my day, then I'll log everything I've eaten up to the point where I start logging, and then see where what I have left before I decide on what dinner is gonna be. A lot of times on Friday night, we'll have Mega Fit pizzas, which we might have tonight. So, very good. I'm gonna do that, and then I think I'm gonna do a couple of hard-boiled eggs. All right, so that's what I'm gonna have for right now, and then I will see where I'm at. I eat and then usually go take the dogs for a little 15-minute walk after, because that's the best time to get some steps in is right after you eat. It's gonna really help balance your blood sugar. I bumped up my steps this week. They were 7,000 steps instead of the 6,000, and I'll probably start trending those up as well. It's just kind of nice to be able to bring calories down slowly, bring steps up slowly, because what I won't do is I won't bring calories down unless I have to. So if the scale stalls out or I don't feel like I'm seeing a difference, then I will bring calories down. But instead, right now, of bringing calories down every week, I'm bringing steps up because I have so much room, because I had dropped them down. And that's why I dropped them down, because imagine if I had, through the whole build phase, walked 10 to 12,000 steps a day, I would have to maintain that volume, and I wouldn't have any additional time to continue to bump those up. So it's also another little method I use, depends on the client. But another thing that I don't have any cardio, right? So if things stall and I don't want to drop my calories because I like eating 1,900 calories, then I'm like, oh, you know what? Maybe let's incorporate 15 minutes of cardio after weight training 3 times a week. And maybe I can bump that up to 20 minutes of cardio. 30, I wouldn't go more than 30 a few times a week. And that's another thing I can do to manipulate the numbers without dropping calories. So that's why you're in a constant state of changing things up in terms of bringing that volume down so that you have room to move up, so that you don't bottom out, or so that you don't get yourself in a situation where you do have to significantly lower your calories. I would assume that at the end of this, I will not be any lower than 1,700 calories. And then the goal will be to reverse diet, and I'll be in the low 2,000s in maintenance, depending on how small I get, because my maintenance will change. My current state, my maintenance is around 2,300-ish. I'll tell you what I'm not trying to do is I'm not trying to get back to where I was, because that was the whole point. One of the main reasons I did the build was to get my calories to a more sustainable place, and then obviously to put on muscle. So we shall see how this goes. I'm getting ready to head to the gym, so I've got my ice water in here, and we're going to put in some creatine, scoop of creatine, and some pre-workout. Oh, oops, I just put hydration in there by accident, but you know what, that's okay. A little extra hydration doesn't hurt, right? I put a scoop of hydration in there.
How much you put?
1 scoop, but I already took hydration powder this morning.
No, you're fine. That's not gonna do it.
So this is just like a cocktail of sorts. Here's my pre-workout. Boom.
Lee vlog?
The Road to 50 vlog.
Road to 50 vlog on a Friday.
We're
in
at the gym. Back day for both of us. You're copying me now.
I guess. I switched it up. Changed my mind.
And I don't know. We'll see what we get this workout in.
How you feeling? You ready for this?
I'm never ready, but I do have my straps. I don't know if I've showed you guys these. Use these on pool day. It does help you a lot. They're good. You just grab them and you rotate them around the...
That's true.
I like them a lot.
And it takes... happens is people tend to grip too much and you get too much blood in your forearm and then you start losing your grip.
Yeah. So it helps. Anyways, we'll get this workout in. I'll show you small clips of this workout, not the whole workout. I don't want this video to be too long. Do you have any thoughts now that we're transitioning to the cut? By the way, I don't know if you guys know this, but Mike is also on the same journey. He's just not documenting it, but he did the same thing. He went up in calories and then is cutting now also.
And my calories are still very high, so it's not hard to do.
Yeah.
We start from a higher place.
Yeah.
I feel better. You know, I already feel the...
Defluffed a little bit.
Yeah, I'm already almost 5 pounds down, so I'm good. It's time to see what's under there now. It's time to reveal the world. Yeah. Not yet. Still got some ways, but
we got a few more episodes of that. This is still this. We're not even. This is episode 8. We got until like episode 12 for the final.
Episode 12.
Yeah, that it will be our birthday weekend. We'll vlog that.
Yeah, you'll see the social proof, as I like to call it.
Social proof. There you go.
What did they say? Proof is in the pudding.
Proof is in the pudding.
So we'll see.
Or
talk
lack
is cheap.
Thereof.
Or lack thereof.
Yeah.
The talk is cheap.
And dinner tonight, you guys. Mike's Famous Burgers. We still eat all the yummy stuff.
We do.
The cut means nothing.
Burgers and fries tonight for dinner.
Burgers and fries.
Chicken and rice for lunch, though.
Oh, I don't know what I'm going to have. I'm going to have something. I had a yogurt bowl. And then I did have my protein bar and energy drink in the morning. And I still been having my popcorn with a little sweet treat every night. So, again, that's what I talk about. Like, your behaviors and habits are the same. The only thing that changes is slightly is food volume, whether you're in maintenance, a cut, or a surplus.
True.
That's
so
it.
True. That's it. The phone volume.
It's just the volume.
We're just going to keep eating the same.
Not the behaviors. The behaviors and all of that is the same. That's what makes it so easy to switch. You know?
Yeah. And stop dieting. It doesn't work. Eat the foods you love. Off to my set.
Alrighty. Me too. I'm doing low rows. So you turn, and then you just kind of grip them and turn them in, and you get a really nice strong grip. And it's easy on the wrist too because these are padded.
Okay.
Just helps you to get a good grip, and you can usually lift a little heavier. I'm feeling like I'm just trying to keep my strength now, not trying to PR. If I was in that PR mindset right now, I could probably take it up a little bit, but right now I'm just trying to keep it easy, maintain, stay strong. All right, you guys, this is dinner. So we switched to Dave's Killer Bread for our buns because we needed to, when we were upping calories, you know, we realized that we needed to reuse like more calorically dense buns. So we have the Dave's Killer, and we still have them even though we're cutting because our calories are still high. So there's room for things like that. And there's a lot of fiber in here, and these are just, they're good. They're really good. So we've got a burger, got some cheese. These are the Kirkland fast food fries. Got a nice big piece of meat in there. So this meal has a good amount of calories for the day. I still am short on protein after this meal. So I am going to probably have some clear protein. But I share this so that you guys can see nothing changes when we cut. And we have a lot of calories to eat. So the process is a lot easier when you go through that build and get your metabolism kind of like accustomed to higher calories, because there's a huge difference between eating 1,400 calories and 1,900 calories. It doesn't sound like a lot, but it is like massive change. It's a whole meal. It's the difference between suffering and not suffering, because keep in mind, if I hadn't have done this, I would have had to cut to like 1,300 calories to lose body fat at the rate that I'm losing it. And I wouldn't have had all the extra lean muscle. So the end result wouldn't be nearly as good. This is why I share. But I'll let you guys know what I have as my little snack, what I have to get more protein in, and I'll see you in a little bit. All right, you guys, I am having coconut water, clear protein. I love this so much. It's really easy to drink. It's so refreshing. If this is in stock, I highly recommend this. But I have something else to show you guys. And when you're watching this video, I don't know, depending on when you're watching this, if they're going to have it, if it's still in stock. It's a limited edition. But it is the Heidi Summers collab Buff Bunny, the hot cocoa. It blends right into hot fluid, so it doesn't clump up. You can put this right into your coffee. You can make delicious hot cocoa. It's very creamy, and there's marshmallows already in it, so you do not have to, like, I don't know if you guys can see. You don't have to add marshmallows. This is perfect for your kids. So they have this one. The unicorn chocolate is like a white chocolate. Very creamy, delicious, sweet. So good. This is also delicious. The milk chocolate. This is so good for the holidays. I cannot wait till it's like cold outside and to have just like a delicious mug of hot chocolate. And then there's also just like the whey protein. This, so good. So if these are still in stock, get yourself some, because best flavors that one of us come out within a while. And it's limited, for sure limited. Definitely the hot cocos are not going to be around. So this coconut water is like the summer, quintessential summer drink. So obviously it's not summertime right now, but this is a must. Especially if you're having like a party, you can do like coconuts and have that inside of coconut, or even like inside of like a quart out pineapple would be good. Anyways, all right, you guys, so here are my pictures. I think it was a very successful first week. I feel pretty good. It's crazy when you look at the photos and you see the deload week, how it just kind of like took a lot of the bloat away. At the end of that build, I was like super bloated, filled with glycogen too, filled with water. The weight, it's going to, I expected to have that sharp decline, and now it will taper off. I expect week 2 to be more small changes in terms of the scale. It's kind of the reverse of what happens at the beginning, right? But as you can see from day 1 of the cut, I already look smaller than I did at the beginning of the build, just even with the deload, and I was taking in 2,100 calories. And then my 1 week cut results definitely starting to come in tighter on my waist. I can see that my ab definition's coming back, and honestly, I'm feeling pretty good. I am really happy with those results so far. So on the next episode, we will continue to. I guess you guys let me know in the comments, like, what do you want to see on my cut? What is the most important thing in terms of what will help you guys the most? What are questions I can answer? I didn't change anything with supplementation. I just take like the basic stuff, pre-workout and creatine. I know that I work with Transcend and I take HRT. So a lot of you have asked me in my DMs, like, am I on any kind of peptides for this process? And I'm not. In the past, when I've cut, because my calories were so low, I had to do a lot to control my appetite. So last year when I cut, I did take tezofensine, which is a peptide for appetite control. It's not a GLP-1, but I don't need it so far this year, so I didn't order it. I feel like my calories are so high, and that was one of the reasons I did the build. My appetite is not really an issue. I definitely am hungrier with less calories, but nothing that I can't control. So if I don't need any aids, I won't use any. Those are kind of like tools that I'll reach for if I need. Other things I can do to help control my appetite is making sure my fiber intake's good, which I've been aiming for 25 to 35 grams of fiber a day, balanced meals, things like that. So but if you struggle with appetite or your calories are pretty low in a calorie deficit, I do recommend tesofensine. You can get that from Transcend. If you use my link, you can get 15% off. What are some other peptides? Mike is also doing the same process that I am, and he's on some peptides for fat loss and muscle preservation and gain that I can't take because of my family history of cancer. Anything that's GH stimulating, which IGF-LR3 is a peptide he's on, tesamorelin is a peptide he's on that helps you to lose body fat and gain muscle. It just kind of helps the process faster. I cannot take those because my dad has colon cancer, my mom died of cancer, so I'm not on any of those kind of peptides. The only peptides that I am on are for anti-aging. So I'm on NAD+, and GHKCU, they're both injectable, and then my HRT protocol. So nothing there, but if I could, like Mike has no history of cancer in his family. If I could, I would do the tesamorelin for sure. It's an excellent peptide. So if you're interested in maybe getting on some peptides to help this process along, again, reach out to Transcend. Other than that, I would say the biggest tools that I'm going to use in this cut are MegaFit meals, because their meals are so delicious and well balanced, and I just don't want to have to think about food all the time. So I've been having at least one MegaFit meal a day, and we'll probably continue that. That's kind of it. So sound off down in the comments if there's anything specific you want to see. Do you like to see the workouts? Would you rather see more food? I'm thinking that some more in-depth full days of eating will be in some upcoming episodes for sure. I know you guys tend to like a lot of that. But anything else I can help with or any other questions, sound off in the comments, and I'd be happy to include them in an upcoming video. I can answer some of your the most common questions I get in the comments in a video. And yeah, and also, I had never in the past showed so much of my workouts before, and it always had been requested, but now I wonder, do you guys want to continue to see workouts? Do you like the commentary with Mike and I? Let me know. I'm open to kind of adjusting the rest of the series into whatever you guys are most interested in seeing. This is a really exciting part for me now, because now it's kind of like getting to reveal, all my hard work. But anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in and all of your support on this series. I appreciate you guys so much. It's going to continue weekly episodes every Tuesday, so make sure you hit that bell to be notified. Also, do me a favor. Check to see if you're subscribed to my channel, because a lot of you that watch the series are not actually subscribed. I can tell by my analytics. It really does help me out if you hit that subscribe button, comment, like, share. That helps as well. Also, let's see, coming up in 3 more weeks is Vlogmas. Daily vlogs are coming back. It is going to remain a separate series here on my channel, and it is just day in the life stuff. Every single day until Christmas, I will be posting a vlog. So get ready for that. And yeah.